The Stack. People, Business, Technology. With Dan Tomaszewski of Everything MSP.
All right, welcome back. We have Danny Obaseki with K0, Kelvin Zero. You guys go by
both?
Yeah.
Kelvin Zero or K0.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I appreciate being here and stopping by.
It is my pleasure.
Yeah, and so tell me a little bit about the buzz that you've been hearing today.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of buzz that we're even hearing today from a lot of MSP partners, and it's been all about authentication and passwords. So that's what Kelvin Zero solved for.
Yep.
Our main objective is to modernize authentication.
Okay.
So what we've done is developed a passwordless multi-factor authentication solution.
Yep.
That leverages cryptography, uses facial and fingerprint biometrics to authenticate users.
So you're making it more satisfactory for an end user. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're making it more simple.
Yeah,
making it more seamless.
Yeah,
and obviously our goal is to RIP passwords, get rid of passwords.
Yep.
And because obviously they're number one vector in terms of financial theft. So you get rid of passwords or replace it with biometrics, which is much safer.
Okay.
So we're doing a pretty neat thing. Which is simplifying security. And that usually has an inverse sort of relationship, right?
Sure.
Simplicity and security. We've found a sweet spot in that way.
So what, when we take a look at the value that you provide for an MSP, let's chat about that.
Yeah. So the value we provide MSPs is to, and we'll go through the evolution. So from an authentication standpoint, it's gone through an evolution from using passwords decades ago, which has run its course, protected users, and that's something right?
Right.
And then it went to something you have, which is then there's an evolution to using 2FA or MFA, and that works. And then the bad actors also caught up to them and started doing like SIM swapping and key logging and things of that nature. So what we've done is we're trying to modernize authentication and get them to the next step, which is something you are leveraging biometrics to authenticate.
Gotcha. And so obviously you're solving a lot of problems for MSPs, multiple ways, right? Not only from a security front, but also just that frustration, what is some of the response that you're hearing from MSPs that start to incorporate this into their stack?
Yeah. So this is still in its infancy. It's still new. Passwordless. The major companies, Google, Microsoft, AWS, we've all adopted. We've all gone passwordless. So as we're having conversations here, they're like, this is a pretty neat way to do things. And they can't wait to sort of adopt it. And their clients, everyone's going through password fatigue and using multiple devices to get codes and passwords, things of that nature. So we're solving for that. We're trying to help folks get their clients to be a little bit more happy, a little bit more in terms of adopting MFA, next gen MFA, which is what we offer. It's a little bit more. It's a lot easier for them to adopt certain filters with facial and fingerprint.
Sure. What would you say for in the MSP space? What category is ripe for disruption right now?
Selfishly, it's the authentication category. We feel, and the IAM, I should say, identity and access management category, because there are a lot of players in the space, in the MSP space, but they're more traditional. They're using the older approach to authenticate users. This is where we're coming in. We're saying the big boys, like the Microsofts and AWS, are all moving to passwordless. Let's democratize this and bring it down to the SMB space, if you will.
Gotcha. What do you think, when we talk about disruption, often it becomes a differentiating factor for an MSP. I mean, I hate to say that the MSP space is becoming stale, but in some regards, if we don't change things, if we don't provide different ways in which they can deliver a better customer experience, something new, then it's just the same old, same old.
Yeah, so you're not wrong. It does get stale when you do the same things over and over again. And the bad actors are not sitting around. They're adopting AI. They're finding new ways to to steal credentials, for example, and break in. And it's our job to help MSPs adopt newer technology.
Right.
So absolutely.
So as we wrap up, what would you say is a red flag that when a MSP is looking to evaluate a vendor that they should be looking for?
That's a big question. I mean, a red flag, and we've done this at Kelvin Zero. One of the first things in terms of going to market with our solution, my role working with MSPs is to help them position it, package it, price it, and articulate the benefits of passwordless authentication to their clients. So an MSP, when evaluating vendors, should vet thoroughly their partner program. Make sure they have sales and marketing collaterals that they can easily leverage and take to market.
Okay.
There's a ton of solutions out there.
Gotcha.
You need to be able to easily adopt solutions, slap your logo on it, present it to your clients, and take it from there. So I think a good partner program should be something.
Okay.
If a vendor doesn't have, should be a red flag.
Okay. Excellent. Danny, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by.
Dan.
It's always great, and I appreciate all your insights.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you for listening to The Stack.